So if there's one thing I know about Kenny over the last year is that his content is hilarious, and he's just been absolutely killing it.
Oh, do people just donate things here and then we can just buy it for cheap?
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
The hot dog. Adult hot dog costume. This is exactly what we needed. Task complete. We are paving in this tomorrow. Oh yeah.
I want to like meet him on his level, right? So I brought this. I'm not exactly sure how to put it on. This is what I can get into. Like, all right, how do I check myself out here? Okay, there we go, there we go, all right. Settled to go. This is gonna be the best, okay. Hey!
Brandon. Oh my goodness. What's up, dude? Nice to see you. Listen.
You like it, man?
You look. This is a professional place of work, man. We take things really seriously here.
What do you? But I saw the hot dog video, man. I just wanted to be on the TikTok channel.
We can't be. Let's go talk in my office about this. We can't be wearing costumes in the office, man. This is not okay.
This is really embarrassing.
Dave, how's that takeoff coming along? Keep up the good work, man.
Me all the way, right? All right. I've made a bit of a fool of myself. I've been making plenty of mistakes.
So I knew you weren't going to get it the first time.
Of course not. That would be insane. I should be looking better than this, I feel like. There's something weird that happens when you hang out with Kenny Roy. I can't really explain it to you, but if you've experienced it at a trade show or at a conference, you know what I'm talking about. Time can seem to unwind a little bit, and 1 hour gleefully bleeds into the next. Today, I'm back in Islip, Long Island, hanging out with the man himself, and I know this one thing for sure. We're going to eat a lot of food, have a lot to drink, and have a really good time, as long as I don't hurt myself.
Would you like a, what do you want?
2 seconds, 3 seconds?
Seconds? You might be there by then.
I'm not gonna get there in 3 seconds.
I'll give you 5 steps.
5 steps?
I'm gonna watch your steps.
Okay. Dave, you give us the on your marks, get set.
Mark, get set, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fat boy's gotta run! My pants are falling down!
That was good. And then we break.
Oh God.
We didn't stretch. There was nothing to that. You all right? Some crab legs will make you feel better tonight.
I mean, like, I forgot I had a hamstring.
I want to say it's a 2005. Similarly sized to the one you're going to run tomorrow. So if you could get on this old dinosaur and say, oh, okay, this is what a lot of guys are dealing with.
I was here for such a short amount of time, the last time I was here, that we did not really even tour the yard.
We did not.
Yeah.
I want to say I picked you up at the hotel.
Yes.
We drove in and then left.
Yeah,
and went to dinner, right?
We didn't even get out of the truck.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, it's the old color scheme.
Yup. So like this is now primarily like what we're using for compaction of stone, so that we could be using the other one while we're paving and this one for soil.
Yeah, because the SEISMIC is like really tuned for asphalt, right?
Correct. Okay.
Dude, this thing is crazy.
Oh, it's a dinosaur.
Do it.
I'm looking for the ignition right now.
That's something I cannot help you with.
No, I know.
Now that he's talking these numbers, 10
I found it.
5 times.
I found it, I'm sorry. All right, bye. Now, obviously there's nothing to compact, but just in terms of moving it around, just to see, I mean, look, just sitting in it.
Yeah.
Remember this feeling.
Okay. Feels very intuitive.
Yeah.
Like I actually don't feel like nervous at all about like how to change the direction.
Yep.
And I like kind of the caddy corner instead of like sitting horizontal.
Sure.
I can kind of have like a better overall view.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm feeling ready for tomorrow, I'm gonna be honest.
Check this out. What I want you to notice now, so you just backed it up, right?
Yeah.
And you saw what that felt like. Now you were kind of talking while doing it, so you weren't focused on this.
Right.
Look at the visibility too. I want you to compare the visibility of this machine. Take a mental note, because tomorrow you're gonna see how nice the new one is.
The number one problem I have had in compaction so far is going in a straight line.
That's pavement 101.
Right.
Go straight.
So like, I was struggling so much with just going in a straight line and not doing a lot of this like what I'm doing right now, like, and not cut into the pavement like I just would have done.
Yeah. Okay, you play music, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when you're playing guitar and you're learning how to play guitar, you're thinking about every finger, every fret, every string, right? And it's like, it's not second nature to you at all. You have to like really think about it. But now you play the guitar for 20 years and you're making beautiful music. You're not even thinking about it, right? It's like a muscle memory. So once you're running it and you're using it, like, okay, like I don't think about each control and the wheel and everything. You know, I'm paving, it kind of becomes like another extension of yourself. Speaking of that, I'll show you one more thing. So back up at like a decent rate, don't go flying, and then immediately stop.
Stop?
Yeah, and then bring it to a stop. See how it feels very jerky? That wasn't really that smooth.
No, but I just thought that was me.
No, well, it was. On purpose though, like that was intent to show you. If you do that tomorrow, it's gonna bring you to a gradual stop by itself. It won't let you do that.
It kind of eases that down.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the newer equipment's saying, hey, if you're gonna jerk it and like just go from this speed and go directly to zero, you're gonna feel it, the mat's gonna feel it. But on the newer technology, if it's not exactly perfect, there's like a lot more forgiveness to it.
So where should I put this thing?
Just back where we found.
All right.
Somewhere over there.
Try to put it back.
Nice.
Watch out, Chris. We don't want to run you over. I don't want to run you over. I really don't. It's you to like, oh god, go down off this ledge, dude. Fuck. I'm running over.
You're good.
I'm running over shit. Oh god. Oh shit.
Nice. All right, right there. Nice, right there.
And see. This shoot has already been cursed by many negative things happening, so we can't afford an injury at TopGolf.
We've completed the JHAs, okay? We know what the job hazard analysis look like. And listen, here's the only bad things that could happen. One, you could fall off the deck and onto the surface, all right? We don't want to do that, okay? How do we prevent that? Don't lean too far forward. Or you can get hit in the head with a club in their backswing. How do you prevent that? Don't go over the red line. Everything brought to you tonight is via Dynapac, the best compaction equipment in the world.
Including whatever Hector does next.
Yeah, seriously, Hector's killing it.
Woo! Nice. Solid.
It's true. Oh, baby, come back to me. Come back, baby. Give me a chance.
All right, embarrassment set to maximum. The last time that I swung a golf club was 50, 60 pounds ago. So the thing is what you put your hands like this, and your stomach is in the way.
It's a comfortable stance, Brandon. You look great.
Look good?
Yep,
Right?
these are bent.
Knees are
You
bent.
feeling loose?
Stroke that thing, cuzzo! Into the sand. Yes!
All right, so you got 0 points for the sand shot, but
Well, at least they don't give you negative points.
yeah, you can't go negative, so nothing's worse than where you started.
I've never had the namesake drink, a Long Island iced tea, but as you guys call it here, an LI.
LITs.
Long Island? Long Island. Is this, you did this too, I don't know if that's essential. I accidentally forgot to order it. I ordered an old fashioned, but next drink.
Well, all right, that's fine.
Next drink will.
Yeah, there'll be plenty to come, so. Woo! Pin straight, look at that. Right in the red. Look at this.
Here we go.
Brandon with a whopping, boom, 16 points.
I'm on the board, guys. That's all I wanted to do is get on the board. gotta tell you, just from the look of this thing, I'm not excited.
Give it a first taste and tell me what you feel.
All right.
It's true. Oh, baby, won't you be mine? That's what I'm saying now.
What do we think?
I can't taste any alcohol in it at all.
Exactly, that's the point, yes.
How is that possible that all of those...
It's all alcohol. Yeah.
How does the liquors cancel each other out?
That's mathematics.
The success for me is to hit the ball. If I do that, I've won.
Just crank it out there.
Listen, I expected that to happen the very first time.
Not bad at all.
What did I get? 40?
You got 40 points.
I'm tied with Kenny.
That's it. Woo! That's how you do it.
I don't know what time it is. We're supposed to lay like 2,000 tons of asphalt tomorrow. I'm tired.
And now you just gotta go crazy for 10 minutes pretty much.
I've got to try to convince Kenny to end this. Kenny, can we go?
Got 2 more hours, homie.
10 minutes left.
One Long Island iced tea, that's what you look like.
I could be your man.
So this is always one of the most challenging things about this show. I say it all the time. This is a real job site. Real shit is happening. Things can change on a dime, and you always just kind of have to be prepared to roll with those changes as they happen.
Talking about rolling, we're gonna get him on the roller.
We're gonna roll with the changes.
We're gonna put him to work.
Let's get it.
All right.
Well, I didn't mean to see ya. That caught me off guard.
How much distance, how much road are we paving today?
Close to 4,000 linear feet.
Well, how many ton are we talking though?
We're gonna push for 1,750 tons today.
All right, let's hit it, man.
See what happens.
Was driving. Seems I thought that wrong. Had a little too much fun. So I called a car for one.
You can, if you look down at my water lines, they're not very straight. The 3 different rollers that we're gonna be using here today are the Dynapac CC950, which is right behind me. Down at the end of the road, we have the CC1200. And then the big boy that we're really excited about, it has the SEISMIC on asphalt, is the CC2200. I'm a little nervous, but I've been with these guys before, I trust them. They're not gonna let me break anything too expensive. I felt really confident until right now. I mean, I feel confident, but I felt more confident, and then I get nervous. I get performance anxiety, you might say.
Did you hear that?
Did I get where you wanted me to get, boss?
If you could do a pass down this edge right here, and I'll follow you with the tamper.
You want me to go right up to the grass?
Yep.
On such a beautiful night. Oh, does it not sound nice? Let me know what you wanna do, so he can make room.
The thing is I don't know when it's done. Like, I went up and down this pass. He's still rolling with the 1200. So obviously you could keep doing passes up and down.
You taking a break or something?
No, I no, boss, I'm not trying to take a break. I was wanting to ask, I don't know when it's done. Like, when do you know a section is done?
That's why that other machine is great for that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Is that a wrench in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Wrench in my pocket.
So part of the thing that makes SEISMIC so cool, it is super smart technology. It has a way of measuring the frequency of the vibrations down in the asphalt and adjusting that frequency, that intensity, so that you're not over compacting the asphalt. In addition to that, you're gonna get better ride quality. You're gonna save up to 25% on fuel costs to operate this, and there's a lot more comfort just operating it in general. This is the future. This is next level.
right, we're gonna see if we can jump on board. Can I come up? I didn't know that it told you the temperature.
After riding along with Hector as he took a few passes, he started showing me the ropes. Needless to say, it was a lot different than the older model I tried out in the shop yard. But at the same time, it was surprisingly intuitive and easy to pick up.
It's so smooth.
Yeah.
You barely know that you're moving at first.
Right.
This is an appropriate amount of safety. I feel very comfortable being this close to Hector all the time, really, but even more so in this case.
Now this is gonna start up seismic automatically when you get a little bit of more speed.
Oh, there it is.
As you slow down, it shuts it off automatically.
Oh yeah, kick that off.
You want it to come back in the middle right here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's say you're finishing up your pass, you want to end up lining yourself up with your next pass.
Okay.
So like, look, I'm turning a lot right now. You can start slowing me down. You kind of line yourself up. So we did like kind of like a little swerve, like a little slight turn right there, stop. And now start backing up. And then pretty much you follow back your same turn to get you back.
You're on that line.
Yep.
That's impressive. I don't know how he did that. I mean, I saw him do it, but I still don't understand it.
It's pretty much it's a combination of understanding the articulation of the machine and kind of where it's gonna go.
I'd say the most difficult thing about learning this is the articulation. Driving a machine that articulates in the middle it's the most challenging thing. After having done, whoa, that was the edge right there. The number one thing to learn from doing it is like you've got to master how that articulation affects the turn. The other guy on the roller right now, if only we could read his mind, he's got to be thinking, what the f***? What the f*** is he doing? And why is Hector letting him do it? Thank you, Dynapac. We love you.
I asked somebody earlier what makes Long Island special.
Unnamed.
Unnamed. But you, Kenny Roy, what do you think makes Long Island special?
I want to say the people, but for different reasons.
For different reasons.
For different reasons.
Okay. It's hot as shit. Just burned my hands on a pretzel.
My God.
What are your reasons?
Okay, like the diversity does bring like a lot of different mixes to the table. From Montauk to the Nassau-Queens border, right?
Yeah.
All of Long Island's got this everywhere. And you can walk in and you're gonna see the firefighter retiree guys, right?
Yeah.
And the guy he's an electrician, he just got off work, and that's gonna be consistent everywhere.
Everywhere.
Which is really nice for a guy who's like, hey, this is the scene that I like, and I can find it everywhere.
These are my people.
Yeah. But at the same time, within each geographic region, you're like, hey, like this is a spot for this, but go down 2 doors down, and it's a completely different vibe.
People can find their vibe here, whatever it is.
No matter where it is.
For the most part, everyone treats each other with respect and is accepting, which is a lot of other communities and cities you go to. We have your A-list, your B-list, your C-list, where here it's more like a lot of intermingled.
But let me ask you a question, Kenny, about the industry.
I think we're in a much better position now than we were when I was growing up in it.
Okay.
Here's how I paint that picture. When I was in high school, and I told my guidance counselor, I'm not going to go to college. I'm going to keep learning the trade that I've been learning every summer with my dad. I'm going to learn how to lay blacktop. And one day, I'm going to have a blacktop company. And she was like, I'm not so sure that's a smart idea. You should really have a college education. And I was like, nah, I'm good.
She really considered advising you against it?
Of course. It wasn't cool to go to a trade school when I was in high school. The guys that went to the trade school were like, they're not going to be anything. And so all of a sudden, 10 years later, it's like this shift where it's like, actually, blue collar stuff isn't all that bad. In fact, it might actually be super cool. and lucrative. There's money to be made. It's not like we're out here, you know, you look at a guy, he's like, oh, you shoveled asphalt all day, you're an idiot. It's like, I'm not so sure about that.
The biggest difference for me going from a blue collar job, from when I worked in the steel industry to working a white collar job, is that when I clocked out and went home, I had no stress. I would just go home. I know you're running a business, Dave, you know, you're working with some of the other stuff, but when I was like working on the line and I would go home, it was like I didn't even work that day. Like an hour later, a few beers in, I don't even remember it. It's over. And working white collar work, that stays with you. You're thinking about it all the time, and that stress is like in the back of your head all the time. So I definitely get like the shift towards blue collar work. There's other benefits besides just the money and the no debt. Like there's other things just in your day-to-day life that are better. Could you put one of those jerk wings on there? No, I want the jerk wing.
I think that is jerk.
No, but I want.
No, that's Old Bay.
I want the jerk wing.
You were the one that wanted the jerk originally. There you go.
It's Old Bay. All right. I gotta have a jerk wing.
Yeah. Something on the top.
If I kill him now.
Foggy right now. I know that I took a shower, but you ever take a shower and you don't feel like you took a shower? That's because you're gross and dirty on the inside. And that's where I'm at right now. But we're here to finish up this job, and there's one aspect that we're gonna have to take care of that we have yet to see on No Edge Lines, and that is putting down some lines. You just made a line here. I'm assuming you're just showing what the end of the stall is.
Yeah, so these stalls are all going to be diagonal stalls. So what I do is I use our proprietary software, Google Earth, and we make some measurements. What I do is I draw a baseline to make sure all the stalls are even. In a shopping center, they'll say this is 10 stalls. It usually ends up being like 9.5, or maybe a little bit more.
So how do you adjust for that?
It's actually a lot of math. Originally, there were 7 stalls here. They were 10 foot wide. We did the calculation as far as measurements. We can fit 8, so we could give them an extra space. What we'll do today is we'll snap each line, which is the old school way of doing it. A lot of guys do that still. But what we have on our machine is a laser setup, so we'll show that also. It really helps make each stall even, because you would not believe people have complained over inches, literal inches.
People come out with their own tape measure?
I kid you not.
They're like, Susan has 3 more inches than I do.
Were you there on the job with me?
No.
It literally happened just like that. It was wild. This is a really unique job. It's not going to be perfect. I'm sure a lot of the striping guys that are going to might hate on it a little bit, but that's okay.
Don't give him a hard time. Not in my comment section. You got that? I will block you with the quickness.
Side, and then go to that saw machine.
Until they're bigger distractions, until the cigarettes are nothing but ashes, until the conversation ends with our tongues tied, hushing the language we use out of spite. Now everything is fleeting, and everything is skin deep.
All the way down at the end of the weird cul-de-sac parking lot. We're gonna stripe a line. No one's gonna see it, but it will look pretty okay.
Am I nothing to you?
Raymond's really smart also, because he has removed, as you can see, the line driver. He's taken it off.
Okay, we're gonna get a shingle for you.
Okay.
So while we're waiting for the shingle,
We're gonna put every training wheel down possible.
possible, and I'm gonna have you do a dry run without the feeling of the trigger, but without any paint coming out.
I like. You're a very good teacher.
These are what engage the trigger. These little flaps right here. So I'm gonna take it off, so that way no paint comes out. Thank you, brother. All right. Now, what I want you to do is line it up and just practice pressing the trigger and walking along the line. You're pretty tall, so you'll be able to see over. So try to do that.
Okay.
all the way to the end. Do it a couple times if you want.
I am pretty tall. Thank you for noticing.
You got it.
Everything is fleeting, and everything is scary.
I'm gonna engage the gun,
All right.
and you're just gonna practice. Just give it a quick spray.
Just a little
Okay, press.
Ooh, that's quick.
Yeah. So you feel where it engages. Gotta do it again. Good.
Yeah, you don't need to pull back on that very far.
No, not at all. Hold on. Start again.
Okay, okay.
You want to be walking when you press the trigger.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Because
good.
if you press it while you're standing still,
Make a puddle.
you'll make a puddle.
All right,
Exactly.
so when I get walking, spray.
You only get one go. And you mess it up, Kenny's gonna kick you off the site, I think. All right?
Here we go.
Go for it.
I'm in the middle.
You're fine. Keep it in the middle. You can walk a little slower. Perfect.
That's a little shy of
We'll
that
finish
curve.
it off. No, there's perfect line. We'll finish
Okay.
it off.
All right.
Beautiful.
Woo!
That was nice work.
One line.
Good stuff.
I did it.
Yeah.
That's the first line right there.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Watch out, Captain Striper. I'm coming for you.
Cool.
Except that looks terrible.
It's all right. There's a puddle. That's fine.
Wait, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on?
One thing that
Oh my
could
God, it's like a
never be
sinkhole.
said about Kenny is that he's not passionate about what he does. The dude is so passionate. Wherever we went, we would inevitably spot repair jobs that were not up to his standards. We were kind of still working even when we were having fun. The only problem was I was starting to struggle to keep up.
So let's say you're just trying to make a repair because there's fatigue cracking and some potholes and you want to make it right. Rule 101. You do not do overlay repairs in handicap parking areas. Look at the lip that they've created. Like, the overlay looks fine. I have no issue with the repair itself, but the perimeter of the repair is literally inside the handicapped area. You
kinda
created an 1.5 inch lip.
It's kind of raveling too.
Make it flush at the edge.
Right.
There is no excuse to put this in.
Trim all the edges. I mean, come on, guys.
And put the stencils back at least. I mean, at least make it look like you're trying. And this is who we compete against. And when we're twice the price, this is now, oh, let's take a look at the other repairs they've done. Look at this. Just flash patching everywhere. Plugs. It's terrible. We're gonna talk to the manager once we get inside, but it's frustrating because we tell somebody, hey, it's gonna cost $3,500. Somebody else said they'll do it for $1,500. And this is what you get.
What about that patch down there?
That patch actually doesn't look that bad. I'm okay with that patch. That one's okay.
You can sit in the moment 'cause it's all you're in. But the hardest thing to admit, but who do you trust? The ego, super important.
This is gonna be really ugly. I can't speak to what this is gonna look like, so I apologize in advance. Whenever I'm with Kenny, the primary thing I feel is tired. Not only am I older than him, I'm fatter than him, more out of shape in general, but I just can't keep up. He's just always going. The only thing that might slow us down tonight is the hours of operation of most establishments on Long Island on a Tuesday night.
That's a
Nope. Nothing. Listen, all I want to do right now is throw a strike right into my pillow. I'm so tired.